Mrs. Miko has the floor for 4 minutes.
Dear colleagues, dear President, Commissioner, EU membership has almost doubled since the beginning of 2004. Ensuring the convergence of standards for the protection of democracy and basic freedoms towards the highest existing levels is one of the main post enlargement challenges. In this context, the report welcomes all initiatives aimed at safeguarding democracy and points out that the media remains an influential political tool which should not be treated solely on economic terms. The report recognises the decision of the European Commission to entrust determining the reliable and impartial indicators of media pluralism to a consortium of 3 European universities. In addition, this report stresses the need to institute the monitoring and implementation systems based on the indicators thus determined. The report also recognises the ongoing efforts of publishers and journalist representatives to create a charter of media freedom. In addition, the report underscores the need for social and legal guarantees for journalists and editors. The report advocates the adoption by the multinational enterprises of the best practice for editorial and journalistic freedom in each country where they operate. It expresses concern over lower standards being applied in the member states acceded to the EU in 2004 and 2007. The development and acceptance of new technologies have led to the emergence of new media channels and new kinds of content. The emergence of new media has brought more dynamic and diversity into the media landscape. The report encourages responsible use of new channels. Weblogs. I understand and I do not understand the concern of webbloggers. My entrance into cyberspace has created among a lot of bloggers rapid reaction. I make it clear now, nobody is interested in regulating the internet. That's why I support, as rapporteur, the compromise that has reached common understanding in Socialist, ALDE and Greens political groups, and which underlines the following: encourages an open discussion on all issues relating to the status of weblogs. Full stop. We remain here. The report acknowledges the challenges posed to the print outlets by the migration of the advertising revenues to the internet, but points out that the new commercial media landscape is dominated by the established public and private media content providers. It also takes the standpoint that the concentration of media ownership is approaching levels where the media pluralism is not guaranteed by the forces of the free market, especially in the new member states. The report recognises that the public service media needs a sizeable and stable market share to fulfil its mission. It points out that whereas in certain markets the public service media is a leading market participant, it mostly suffers from inadequate funding and political pressure. The report recognises the need to increase media literacy in the EU, recommends the inclusion of media literacy among the 9 basic competencies, and supports the development of the European core curriculum for media literacy. Once again, the report welcomes all initiatives aimed at safeguarding democracy and points out that the media remains an influential political tool which should not be treated solely on economic terms. Freedom of expression is the key of my report. For that I really stand for. Thank you.
Muchas gracias, señora Miko. Tiene la palabra.
Mrs. Miko, now give the floor to Mr. Pickle.
Distinguished members of the Parliament, I'd like first of all to congratulate Madam Marianne Miko for the excellent report. The Commission shares many of the views expressed in this report. We are convinced that this